I don't even know why I'm trying to make myself look good. I look like a pile of crap. Shh. Jane, can you put my phone on silent? Is that... Alright. Hello everyone, welcome back to this week's video. Today we're going to be talking about kissing. So my first kiss was with a guy that I had a crush on for so many years of my life. We were dating at the time, but I'm not really sure if you could class it as dating because I don't really think personally intermediate dating counts that much. But whatever, I mean, we were obviously a couple. And it was my birthday. He was like, oh, like, I don't really have anything to give you for your birthday. Oh, this is kind of cringe. We were sitting down and then a couple of his friends came over. Like, I didn't really know what was going on. Like, I was quite oblivious and quite innocent. Like, I'm still actually quite innocent. But at the time, I was very innocent. And then his friends, like, started whispering in his ear and stuff. And so I was like, okay. One of the guys that was there just, like, full out said, like, oh, just, like, kiss. Like, you guys go out, like, just kiss. He, like, looked at me. He's like, do you want to kiss? But, like, everyone was standing around us, obviously wanted us to kiss, so like I couldn't say no. So I guess I was pressured into it and then we just kissed. It was just like a little peck. And I don't actually regret it that much. Like I remember at the time I was quite proud of myself, I guess. But yeah, he was my first kiss and I think we kissed like one more time after that and then we broke up. So it was obviously a very stable relationship. Oh, and another really interesting thing about this boy that I kissed was we're at this place and we're going on like saying who our first kiss was and all my friends said their first kiss was the guy that I kissed. So pretty much every single one of my friends had kissed as a guy and it was just the most awkward thing. What else? Oh, how old was I? 12? Yeah, so I was 12 when I got my first kick, I guess you could say. Now, moving on into makeouts. My first makeout was actually still an intermediate, so I moved fast. I was honestly the most embarrassing pre-teen person this whole entire world. Insert pictures here. And I just thought for some reason that I needed to have a guy, otherwise I was not cool, because I obviously needed to be cool. I don't freaking know, to be honest. Anyway, I had moved on from this last guy. This last guy was kind of history. Well, actually, that's another story. Maybe I should do a whole other video on my freaking intermediate relationship drama. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, we're moving on to this other guy. This other guy, we have been going out. Oh, actually, I could say that we had actually been dating. Like, we actually did kind of datey things. Like, we'd go out to the movies and to the park or whatever. So I'd actually say, like, he was actually a kind of serious relationship. We had kissed and stuff, but it was kind of obvious that he wanted to, like, I don't know, get to the next level of kissing or whatever. Like, we would walk home and, like, because everyone at intermediate had, like, a couple. I don't know if that's still the same now, but back when I was at intermediate, like, everyone was paired up. Like, either they had a thing or they went out. So we had, like, we walked home with at least 6 of us and we were all just, like, really coupley and we would all walk home together and everyone was kind of in, like, this guy had obviously told, like, everyone, like, oh, I'm gonna pass her today. I had no idea. And so why is it that I always have no idea what's going on? So we were at like this corner of it and he had to go his other way and I had to like walk home. He went in to kiss me and then he stuck his tongue in my mouth and I got the fright of my life and I went back and I was like, whoa. And I think he was like kind of offended a little bit because I think like he had like planned to do it that day, so I think he was expecting me to like it or something, but like nothing is nice about us. Like, I don't know, when I like sort of leaned back, he was like, oh, like, do you want to like try again? I was like, oh, all right, because I would say like we were quite comfortable around each other. Like, we could say stuff like that. I'd say we'd be standing at that corner like with cars driving past and everything. Why was I not concerned about the cars driving past to start with? We waited for like 10 minutes and I was just like, I'm so nervous, I don't want to do it. I don't know why I was like that. But like everyone was standing around. It was just like such an awkward situation. Then finally we did it. I think we did it like at least 3 times. Finally it was like 5 o'clock and one of my closest friends at the time was like, we have to get home, like our parents are going to be mad at us, like school finishes at 3 and we were like pashing till like 5. I had to so I had to like So we had to run home, freaking run for the hills. I was sprinting home. I was like, for one, like I just pashed a guy. Like I was like, thought I had lost like part of my innocence or something. And then when I got home, I was so scared. I was like, I didn't know what to tell Mum. And I went through the door. I was like, sorry, I was late. I went to Josie's house. And Mum was like, oh no, that's fine. I really wanted to tell my parents, but I never told my parents. And to this day, I have not told my mum or my dad. So Mum, if you're watching this video, I know you sometimes do. I'm really sorry that I was late that day. And by the way, if these people end up watching this video for whatever reason, I don't regret any choices I made. It was lovely kissing you. I'm just saying, if I could go back, I probably would have liked to have waited for a guy that I would have eventually ended up with, but I don't really regret it that much. So yeah, that was the story of my first kiss and my first pash. If you guys liked the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I'm wearing a face mask. I forgot to say that at the start of the video, but I think you might have picked up on it just a little bit. Also, if you have any embarrassing first kiss stories, leave them down in the comments below because I really want to know. And if you had an awesome first kiss story, leave that down below so you can make me cry as well. Kevin Cheng says bye. Bye. Boy, Chang got ridiculously sunburnt at the freaking beach today. No, okay. She told me that this freaking sunblock never makes her sunburnt.
Am I sunburnt anywhere else?
You might as well be. She's sunburnt everywhere else. Anyway, bye. Thumbs up this video if you want Chang to tell you her first kiss story. I actually have no idea who it was.
I don't want to talk about it.
Alright.